So you want to get to this draft?
Holy smokes.
Yeah?
Sure.
All right. Here we go. We will be drafting numbers. There are some rules and guidelines that we have put in place. I will tell you about them, but first I got to tell you about Roman. Because look, no one's perfect. Even the best baseball players strike out with the bases loaded. The best golfers sometimes three-putt with the tournament on the line, Jake.
Yeah.
So if you feel like you come up short in the bedroom, it's okay.
Oh, yeah.
But if it's bothering you and you want to perform a little bit better, Roman's here to help. You can get a free online evaluation on ongoing care for ED, all from the comfort and privacy of your home.
Yeah.
A U.S. licensed healthcare professional will work with you to find the best treatment plan. If medication is appropriate, it ships to you free with 2-day shipping. The whole process is straightforward and discreet. Getting started is simple. Just go to getroman.com/johnboy and complete an online visit. Take care of your ED without leaving home. Do you know what ED stands for?
Dude, are you asking me
Yeah,
specifically?
can you tell any audience member that doesn't know what it stands for?
Erectile dysfunction.
Yes.
Which means your penis is misfunctioning.
Yeah, does it mean it only in one way? Like, obviously, it's for guys that can't get hard, but is there any...
And there's plenty of ways to be
what are some other
dysfunctional.
ways?
Oh,
Just like,
I think if
But
it
I
stays
think when they're
hard for too
referring-
long, when they do
Is that
that
also-
4 hours, that's an erectile dysfunction, right?
what if it's just leaking?
I don't know if that's an erectile thing.
Okay. Erectile.
Have you ever taken a boner pill?
No.
I have.
Do you like it?
I mean, they are powerful.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, if you're looking for some juice down there, getroman.com/johnboy.
Well, take that pill, and then you can get Roman swipes as well. Holy smokes.
Yeah.
That'd be
They
a
have
day.
different effects, too. Like, the Viagra is more like go, go, go. Cialis is like 24 hours. You're just like
I don't know.
wired.
Well, just get the Roman stuff.
That's what they give.
They give those?
Yeah. They're like affiliated with those guys.
Oh.
Yeah, it's on their website.
Take care of your ED without leaving home. Complete an online visit today to connect with a doctor and take care of it. Go to getroman.com/johnboy now to get $15 off your first order of ED treatment. Look, there's a straightforward way to take care of your erectile dysfunction. Dysfunction?
Fun.
Getroman.com/johnboy. All right, let's draft some numbers.
Finally.
So we're each going to have 5 numbers that we get to choose. You have to get one from each quadrant. So 1 through 25, 26 through 50, 51 through 75, 76 through 100. And then you get one rogue.
You can double up one of them.
You can double up one of them. Once you have the end of a number, say I draft the number 8, 18, 28, 38, 48 are no longer available to me. So you have to be a little careful of the end number.
Okay.
I don't think we had established that rule before, but I'm fine with it.
Jake said that rule last week.
We had,
Well, I thought-
pulled out on that rule.
Oh, I like that rule. It's
Okay. We thought it might be too much, but we can play that.
only for yourself. Like
Yeah,
if
yeah,
you
yeah.
take 8,
I thought
28 still
Jake's
available to
rule
me.
was like you take
So
35, 3,
So
and 5
say it
are off
again
the
if it
board
ends
for you.
in the number.
That's
so you
what
can't
I
have
thought.
2 numbers
Okay.
that end in the same
Number,
that have the
yeah.
same one's
Okay.
place.
Because if someone just loves 8, then they can just be like, I'm going to take 8,
Right.
18,
38,
28,
yeah.
and that's boring.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Spice it up a little bit.
I'm writing down a letter, right? Isn't
Yeah,
that what you said?
we're doing random letters for this one because if you write down a number, that kind of could give away your strategy.
Okay. So 99
I
is
have-
the max. Someone in the chat asked. 1 through 99.
1
Yeah.
through 99.
2 digits or fewer.
No 0 bullshit. We
Yeah.
don't play that.
No
game.
Guy Germains out there.
Get out of here.
So I've put up. So that's not what the letter is, but I pulled up a random letter generator, so it will replace the C that's currently there when I hit the button.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
And
Do
then where
I-
you have to count, like,
Yeah,
you be in charge of this.
The part I like is that it's gonna have a pretty funny
BBD
moment at some
likes
point
us
of us trying to count
Struggling to figure out the letters, which is fair.
So, do we show what letters we picked?
Yeah, I
first?
wrote K.
I wrote F.
And I wrote S.
Okay.
So I'm hitting the button. Oh, it is S.
Okay.
Wow.
That's
Oh,
huge
okay.
for me.
Why don't I, do you know,
You're next.
well, what is he taking?
Oh, I'm taking the number 1 pick.
Okay.
I'll take the wraparound. I'll take number 3.
I will choose to be in the middle.
And that was your choice. Good job.
Was your choice.
All right.
Bibbidi.
All right.
Do we want to give any pre-thoughts? I'm interested to see if we ever step on each other's toes here.
I think we will.
You and I?
I think we've been through a lot of numbers together in
Okay.
our lives.
Is the pencil over
Interested
there?
to see where we go. BBD's picks could derail my whole draft.
BBD, have you thought about how a lot of times your first pick is something that no one else has wanted?
Well, one time it's been something that
BBD, don't let him get in your head because I know you're already thinking
Oh,
so
no.
much.
Phillies and
you're-
Japan in the 2000s.
Right now, you're thinking about
I wasn't,
so
but
much.
it's not like that was a flamed pick.
It's got to be over.
No, but you could have got it 5th round.
It could-
Even if it's a good pick. I'm just saying your wavelength has been different than ours.
You're just so many different thoughts going through your head right now, and it's got to be a lot of pressure going on.
Look, I feel an immense amount of pressure at all times.
Okay, get Roman.
I'm permanently embarrassed. So so it's really not an issue most of the time.
Okay,
I'm always kind of living there.
the fans want it, BBD.
Yeah,
Are you going
and
to give it to
that's
them?
exactly where I'm
Okay.
going. I'm taking 69, number 1 overall. It's in the hardest quadrant. I'm taking it.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you.
It's a good pick. But I didn't have
It's
that.
a great number.
Never the
No,
the
I know you
69
guys. I didn't think you guys would take it, but it's the hardest quadrant.
I would have
It's gonna
taken
play
69.
well. It's what
That's not
you were
Jim's
gonna take
brand,
it eventually.
But it's an all-time number. I mean, the way they literally interlock is part of what makes them special, and it's why it's become a part of society.
Yep.
Good pick, BBD. I am going to be taking. This is the. I was worried. My whole draft kind of pivoted around this number. This is a number that, when I referenced it before, that there's numbers that I think you and I overlap on. It's 42. I love the number 42. We've joked for years that it sounds like the word fortitude. And 42, I mean, you get like Jackie Robinson, Mariano Rivera retired throughout baseball. And for some reason, me and one of our other buddies growing up, Drew now, we used to always joke about the number 42. Like always. So, and that quadrant was a little slim for me. So
it's another quadrant that you had to put some thought into.
So I like my pick there.
Yeah, it was on my board.
I think it just farted a little bit.
Yeah,
Nobody
right.
barfed.
I don't really have a board, but neither of those were on. I like 42. I have like I don't even want. I'm not going to say what I was just thinking.
Okay.
I'm going to say it anyway.
All right. Now
Once
we're talking.
everyone wears it, once like the Jackie Robinson day came around and
that's
like
that
it
everybody wears it
saturated
there.
it for me a little bit.
I know what you're saying, but it's supposed to tell the story and tell the kids why they're doing
Oh,
that.
I appreciate that
Yeah.
they do it. I'm just saying it. I don't know.
Okay.
It feels too common.
Happens every
You
year.
cannot like it, but you have to like the reasoning behind it.
Yeah,
It's well
yeah,
thought
yeah,
out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm taking number 2.
Okay.
I love number 2. Like that's why 42 wasn't on my board at all because
You
I wanted
had
number
in your
2.
mind the
2 was my
ones
dad's
placed
favorite
there.
number. Derek Jeter's number.
Yeah.
It's my favorite number. There's that quote from the Chicago Bears that my dad loved was like, 1 is God, 2 is family, 3 is me. And my dad always taught me that 2 is family. We don't really do the God thing at number 1, but I'm not an odd guy. I like number 2.
2's a pick. I liked a couple other numbers better in that region.
Yeah, it's a region that's full of.
It's a big region. I'm
Full of
expecting
sound
most of our
logic.
wild cards.
See,
coming
I
out
don't
of
like
that
any
region.
of the other single digits.
Okay.
if that's the single digit you were targeting.
Yeah, I don't like any of the other single digits. And then I'm going 54. Like I said, I don't think either of you guys care. 54 is like the most toughest guy on the team, on the football team, where like the linebacker at 54.
Okay.
It's like a big, strong, fast, but still agile
54
number.
is the middle linebacker.
Yes, and he's the fastest plus strongest combo guy on the field.
I mean, the only thing I'd say is you opened up talking about how BBD could have got the Phillies with the last pick. I mean, I think 54 is a great last
I don't
pick.
think any other picks
None
are
of
going to be
us.
stepped on at all.
We'll see.
I mean, certainly, I don't think either of us were gonna ever take 54.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said it to
You
Sam,
went
like,
and got your guy.
I don't think,
Which
that's
you
what I
know
said.
I'm
I
in
don't think
favor
anyone's
of.
going to step on any picks here. I was also, they gave me number 54 in hockey, so I like it.
Okay.
I couldn't take 52. Kieran, pay attention, took 2.
Took 2. Got the 2 on the end. Yeah, I like.
54 is an athlete
If,
on the field.
If you dropped, if for your last pick, if you said 54 and then you said middle linebacker, I would have said, ooh, that's
Yeah.
good value.
I don't know what the rest of
Okay.
what you're working with is going to be.
Okay. So that's the wraparound. It's back to me. Who did I pick? I picked.
You picked
42.
42.
42. So I like the number 2. I just think, I mean, number 2 has the biggest big brother of all the numbers. I'm taking number 1. We're number 1. Throw it up in a lot.
I
of
thought that
picks.
was going to be the number 1 pick because it makes sense. But yeah, I mean, easy way to find the teammate that I wasn't a friend with. It was the player on the team that wore number 1.
Because the guy on the team that wore number 1 is either the worst player or the worst person.
Even doesn't matter if he's good or bad. His personality is awful.
Well, you guys are exposing yourself a little bit not being soccer players because normally the keeper gets number 1, and I was also a goalkeeper growing up.
Okay.
So,
They
mean,
get 1
In
or
hockey,
0
if a
pretty
team,
often.
I could probably go through every hockey team I played for and
I don't
he's
think
never
it's a bad
hockey
pick
guy.
by
I've
tell
any
you
never
ev-
been a hockey guy.
but even baseball, anyone that was like, I want to be
guy.
number 1, it was like, that guy sucks.
Depends. It can be a good shortstop center field number 2, which is
When
there.
it works, it does really work.
Yeah. And I don't know. I mean, if that hockey when those Tri-State Devils won the state title, you guys said we're number 1. You know,
Yeah.
you don't say we're number 2.
I'm just saying 42 and Hate's number 1 on your squad
They have a mutual agreement.
to not talk.
No, like you better do your damn job. I'm gonna do my damn job.
Okay.
BBD,
Okay.
another reach around pick.
So the 1's rule is in place, correct?
I don't know
What's
what
the
you're...
question?
I
The second
I
digit?
I
Yes.
can't pick a number that ends in 9. That rule did kind of mess up my board a little bit,
okay.
which is fine. I agreed to it. I said that is perfectly fine. So I got to figure out exactly where I want to go here. I think. No, that's too cute. Ooh. I will. I will take
Exciting. Nervous.
91.
91.
It's a tough quadrant, and I have a clear winner in that quadrant, but I can't take it because it ends in a 9.
Is that your birth year?
No, but it is. You get Dennis Rodman. I feel like when you get people in the 90s, people take the 91 number pretty often.
Really?
Estevez did. People like Rodman. It was also the year my parents got married and stuff.
I like that.
So it's pretty commonly used as it's part of passwords around my house.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Deshaun Stevenson started that, but it was 90.
91. There's a lot like NBA guys if they.
It's kind of
Go
like
an
when
oddball number.
when NBA guys are going off the deep end, they go 91.
I have
Rodman started it. A lot of character.
I'm not
You get some good D linemen.
I have no basketball knowledge
Sure.
really, so I that makes sense if it's Rodman and people do it, but I don't. That doesn't have any.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't,
91. I was
I'm not
trying to
married to
search
it.
for where it takes me in my brain, and it kind of takes me nowhere.
Yeah, I think that's a solid hockey number 2. I think you
Hockey,
see a
it's
winger
used a
with
lot.
91. Yeah, there's a lot of big
Lacrosse, which
numbers.
I don't really care about, but that's also they use similar number structures to hockey.
I won't be taking the lacrosse points.
But hockey, people use
you
it
can
a
get
lot.
you can get hockey points.
All right.
And now I'm taking a pick. I didn't expect to go to this quadrant so soon. I thought I was going to save. I'm going to take number 7.
Okay.
I think it is the most people. I think it's the number that the most people call their lucky number.
Lucky
well, lucky number
seven.
7 is
Yeah.
Lucky number 7 is just like a thing.
Lucky number 11. Great movie.
And I'm getting that. I can give him a lower signing bonus because I got him in the 3rd instead of the 2nd, of course.
I like that.
Jake,
It's a good balance there. Okay. So I currently have 1 and 42. I've got the early quadrants. Let's see. Okay. I think what I'm going to go with. You know what, man? There's a fan favorite. I think I could save this one. You know what? I'm just going to do it. I'm going 23. I mean, MJ, 2-3. It's iconic. It's every best player on the basketball team tries to get that number. And it's two numbers following each other, which is just kind of nice.
Yeah.
That's
like 2-3.
sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have. If it was still there on my wraparound, I was gonna have that double up. I knew I wanted a single digit.
23.
23.
And now
You've got a good Hall of Famer board going. 42, 1, 23.
I appreciate that.
But you've also now you're 3 rounds in. You've done your rogue, so you got to go.
Yeah, I've
Stick to the quadrants.
I now have my quadrants remaining. I took my wild card, but I wanted it.
Yeah. All right.
I wanted it.
Nice. I'm going to go 99.
Nice.
I thought that was the easy top from that quadrant.
Good pick.
That was the number 1 in the quadrant.
That was
Yeah. So I'm going to take that. And then I'm going to take 25. I hate odd numbers,
Unless they end in 5.
but 25 is like a solid number. I think it's like just, it gets you, you can go count by fives. You can count by 25s. A quarter is 25. Everyone knows the math on that. Easy math for me. Like, 25 is a quarter of 100. I know that.
The quarter in American culture is iconic.
Yes.
I mean,
Quarter's the
gumball
coolest coin.
machines
Yeah.
and-
Mall. Yeah. Things are 25 cents at the mall. 25. I like the number 25. So I hate odd numbers. Those were the only 2 odd numbers that I looked at in the 1 through 100 because I said I can't just have an even board. People
wanted
aren't
a
going
balanced board.
People aren't going to vote for an even board. I
Okay.
need to find 2 odds. I went through all of them.
Need
and
balance.
The only 2 that I was like I can stomach those were 99 and 25.
I like it.
I
like those picks.
where the quadrant cutoff
Yeah.
is that so? Is the 1 to 25?
No,
I think
I took
mathematically.
2. I took 2 from the first quadrant.
Okay,
1 through
that's
25.
that's
Yeah.
the question.
26 through 50.
Yeah.
51 to 70. Yeah.
That's how I had it in my brain. Just wanted to
Okay.
make sure.
Good picks. Yeah. 20. Someone in the chat just said 1 quarter being
Yeah.
25. You almost pick up another number there.
Yeah.
Like,
No, 25 is pretty versatile. A lot of times, like you put the volume on your TV or like something to 25. Like it's just a
Multiples of
number that's
5.
just like it's a firm like block.
25 fits on any team.
Yeah,
He's versatile.
yeah.
Okay. I like the pick. So I'm going from that last quadrant. I was eyeing 99, but with 1, I can't have 1 in 99.
and
You know what?
99.
I actually thought
Yeah.
you might take 99, and then I looked at your board and saw you had 1, and I thought he can't. You
No.
can't just have the
No.
bookends because you're playing the same thing twice.
No. So that I'm glad you kind of took the pressure off my back for that. In the last quadrant, it's of a similar ilk but different. 88, man. I mean that 88 basically has 4 zeros in there. It's a iconic number in football.
Who wore 88?
Like every
Michael
wide
Irvin.
a lot of
Like
wide
it's the
receivers.
wide receiver.
88's a cool number.
The Cowboys literally all of their great 88s get to wear that number. It's Michael Irvin.
It's like a big deal if
CeeDee
you get
Lamb just
assigned
got
it.
the privilege. Des Bryant. So yeah, and 88. I mean, not whenever you do a double number, it's kind of fun, right? Because you get instant twins there.
Yep.
This almost feels like quads because there's you got the loops and you got the swirls. So I think the 88 is beautiful. In that last quadrant does get tough. Man.
8's a cool number.
8's a
8
cool
is
number.
a cool number.
Not
It's a cool number.
solo. It might be my second after 2 solo number.
If I can make a confession, more or less the second I picked 91, I knew I wanted to go 88 instead.
Okay.
Wow.
So
I
that's pretty big for
felt
you.
that in my heart.
Yeah. So these are my last 2 picks. So I made 3. So the wraparound. So I need to take from the 25-50 quadrant. First, I'll do my rogue +1. I'll take 24.
Okay.
There's across sports, good number.
24
to take.
solid, man.
23 special for basketball. Now 24 is starting to get up there with Kobe and all that.
Yeah.
And in other sports, 24 I think translates more often to being like it's almost always a good player.
It can be in any sport pretty
Yeah,
easily.
any sport, it fits.
You're going to get a running back. You're going to get like an outfielder. You're
It
gonna get
it can be like a good defensive back as well.
Trevor Plouffe.
Trevor
our
Plouffe
friend.
gets in the mix there. And then for my last pick, this was the quadrant that I had the hardest time picking a clear one. 42 was pretty high on the list, not only for all the reasons you picked it, but if I wanted to go the full meme thing, it's the first part of 420. So 42, if it were here, is where I would go. I'm going to take 36.
3-6 and
It is divisible by like a gross amount of numbers.
Oh.
It's
Oh, wow.
It works.
You're going there on us.
Yeah, I'm going math on you.
Well, luckily this is a math pod.
Divisible by 1, 2, 3, 6, 8, 9, 12. You get everything.
You're going
David
last
Cohn's
round
number.
divisible, huh?
So it's just it's incredible value at the last pick because you just get so much out of it.
36 is a guy, we talked about one having their highs and lows. 36 is pretty well liked on the team.
And with the rest of the numbers on my team, you can run kind of hot with any of them.
Okay.
And 36 is like the stabilizer on my unit.
36
You get 6 times 6, it's a square number.
is the stabilizer of your unit. Okay.
And to get him in the last round, in a tough region to really have strong feelings, I think.
Okay. I like it. My last pick, I have to be in the 51 through 75 region here. This is a little tricky. Because I like the ones in this region a lot.
Yeah.
51, Bernie, 61. I mean, that's got some Yankees lore history going to it.
You already took your one.
And I already took my one, so that's why the ones are out. You know what I'm going to do? I think I'm going to go till the realm of this, the reach of this area, and I'm going to go 75.
If you didn't, I was about to pounce on you.
Yeah.
I was looking at it, and I was like, if he doesn't say 75 right now, I was going to be like, you're an idiot.
75, again, you spin that back to football. That's traditionally the best tackles number. It kind of ties into the quarter, everything we said about 25 before.
Yeah. I think it's a great
Quarter
pick.
play.
75, I also think there's, like I said about the 25, there's a little Americana in it.
When I'm looking at your board here,
Yeah.
88 stands out as like doesn't fit in for some, just like visually.
It's not giving it. Well, so the other option in my head,
Because you've had a great sports draft. You have some big numbers here. But yeah, just it looks like 88 just is like,
The other
almost looks
option-
like it's a different font than the rest.
the other option in my head was to go 55, and I just thought the two doubles was a little too risque.
You
for
already
me.
did a double.
Yeah.
55 was the other, like in this region that I would consider with what the board was for you.
So can I,
But you didn't already take your 5 bullets.
so I wish I did some prep now.
Okay.
Because right now in the middle, I pulled up an image of the numbers 1 through 100. And I didn't do this last night because I told you I didn't prep because I was like, I know the numbers.
You were very confident about your knowledge of the numbers.
I know the 1 through 100.
You do.
Perfectly.
You do.
So I'm having a lot of big regrets here
You
because
could count 1 to 100, and you wouldn't make a single error.
because I have to get a 26 through 49 right here.
Yeah.
And there's one that I really want,
region.
but I can't have it because my second round pick, which I just kind of won. So instead, I'm going to go a pick that I don't think the public will like at all, but I've wanted it from the start. It's 46.
46. Okay.
I love Andy Pettit.
Okay.
And
I think that appeals to both of us.
yeah, I don't think that appeals to the
Yeah.
masses.
Two
but,
even numbers.
but Andy Pettit is great. And I like him a lot.
I'll say this. I think your team has a clear dynamic. 54 and 46 are just buds.
Yeah.
I mean, they are just
mainstays.
buds. And then 25 kind of connects 2 and 99. It kind of tries to keep them in check a little bit. But okay.
2 and 99 are great. 99 is clearly the skilled player. That's the best. 2 has like the most assists on the team and has the respect of the locker room. 54
Never the
is
best
just
player.
all muscle. Yeah,
War number 2 a lot.
same.
Same.
Not good.
No, can't be. You're not going to be great.
BBD, you batted leadoff 69, 91, 7, 24, 36. I batted second 23, 42, 1, 88, 75. James 54, 2, 99, 25, 46 on the wraparound.
But 54 is not my first pick.
Yeah, I don't know how I started writing them down and they got out of order.
Yeah,
I was
that
wondering that a
confusing.
little bit as well.
That was odd.
Yeah,
That was
You
odd.
did-
And
you
we
just
can all
didn't say
agree
them
on
in the
that.
order.
Yeah. I'm not sure how that happened.
Jake, I think you had a great draft. I think sports fans are going to love your draft. I wouldn't take a single number though.
Okay.
I think the only ones I for sure would have taken it had
You
I
wouldn't
had
take
the choice.
42.
No, I told you that.
42. I forgot you took that. Come on. 42, 23, and 88 all were options for me.
42 would be the
I
number.
like all
42 would be
those
the
picks.
one I'd take.
42 became like a rolling joke in our lives for a while.
Fortitude. But like that,
Which it is.
in my head, we're belittling the number. We're not respecting it when we say that.
No, you stop that.
Honestly,
You stop that belittling.
maybe I'd take 42. But no, 123, 88, 75. Like I
And,
get it.
and
That's
42
why I-
in that region.
That's why I said I don't think we're going to step on each other's toes at all this draft, and I don't think we did.
There were a lot of options.
I don't
There was
think we
a lot of
did.
Options. And
the
a lot,
only ones that were close is Jake getting 42 and 23. Those would have been
a lot of numbers. I mean, numbers for people, there's heartstrings attached.
Yeah.
It does get pretty subjective pretty quickly.
Someone in the chat said, I mean, that 23, 24, 25 section, that is a friendly number section. I'm not surprised that all three of those are off the board.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think, 69 would have been in play for me, but it would have been a late
Eventually.
round pick.
You weren't going to take it early, and I normally I'm against, or I understand the trying to get the best value out of it, and I think you do get value taking it number one overall.
BBD, you
on
were
the
going to be
graphic.
happy taking 69 with the
Yeah.
first overall pick.
I knew I had to.
And life's about happiness
Sometimes.
sometimes.
He ended up on a team that wasn't mine. I
Oh,
then
yeah,
I lose
that
the draft.
actually would have been
91 through me.
That would have
Yeah,
been
I mean, like I said, I pretty quickly wished I took 88. I thought I was going to take an 8 number at some point, but I didn't.
BBD, I think you and I, me even more so than you, if we took our second round pick and switched it to fifth round, our draft looks a lot better.
I think for me definitely early in the board. I texted my brother last night. Does this sound like a sound strategy? And I told him like which quadrants I'm attacking each round, and I'm pretty much stuck to that. I took 7 a round early, but it's the same pick.
I think numbers in my head that got the shaft / numbers I was ready to talk about. 5, 17.
We didn't take anything from 10 to 20, which I think people will possibly
17.
be surprised.
17's a lucky number in my family.
Oh, okay.
That's like everybody if you're anyone in my family, if they go near like a roulette table, you have to put it 17
Interesting.
and be at God's will with it.
I really don't like 6 or 16. I feel like a lot of people grew up like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I'm out on the 6s.
I don't like
a little bit.
16. I don't like at all. A lot of people like that growing up.
Sweet
If it's
16.
if it's your thing, you like it, but that's everything.
Yeah. 13.
Carlos Correa wears number 1. That adds up so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That adds
It
up.
does.
I didn't
And you
know
have
that.
to be either
The
big
one
or
catch
small.
one is some of those. I get it.
You either have to be big or small. You either have to be bad or good.
I'm clearly a small number 1.
Yeah. Yeah, number 1, I don't think I ultimately ever would have taken, but I respect the strategy of taking it. Certainly.
Billy Martin as the Yankees number 1. I mean, that
And Billy Thomas.
ties it all together.
Is it Billy Thomas? Billy Thompson? Number 1's retired twice by the Yankees. Or is that number 8?
Number 8 is
Bill
retired
Dickey
twice,
and
Yogi.
Yogi.
8 is is like my lucky number. I didn't end up taking 8, which is why which is another reason why 88 would have been on my board.
Someone just mentioned 33.
I mean, it was.
I never liked 33 either.
Yeah.
Because of the butt sex jokes. I just...
Oh, really?
I didn't know about those.
I didn't either.
Well, it's like 69, but it's like...
I mean, I figured out that that's
Yeah.
where it was coming
Oh, I see
from,
what you're
but
saying, yeah.
I've never like heard that outside of just now. It made sense immediately.
Yeah, I was a thing in high school somewhere. Someone said that, like, always wearing the butt sex number.
You Cali kids, man.
No, that's Pomperot.
33.
Because the what was the pitcher that got kicked off the team at the halfway through the game and got into trouble later in life too? I think he wore 33, and he made jokes about it for that reason, and that's why I was like,
Yeah.
that all adds up to a bad time.
Yeah.
22 is my favorite number. It's 22,
You already
but
took
2 is more solid than 22.
Yeah.
It's almost like 22. The reason you like that is because of 2.
And
It is. It was my dad's favorite number. I doubled it. 22 is my favorite number, and then 14 is my other favorite number. But I don't think that
I
no
hate
one
to-
cares about that.
And you took 54.
Yeah.
I hate to put
And it wouldn't have played on
the
it.
Yankee stank on it, but there was a lot of Yankee stank on these pictures. But 22 is kind of like a salty taste in the mouth still.
Cano? Well, Cano changed to 24.
No change to 24, but
Clemens?
Ellsbury,
Ellsbury.
Clemens.
That's so not even in my
Yeah.
mind. I think of Clemens
It's a
and
mind
Cano.
eraser.
It's been like Clemens who certain people feel stronger
Like,
about than others. But
22 on the Yankees, because of the Ellsbury effect, is going to be like a prospect is going to have to really believe in themselves.
I don't know because I couldn't
There's
even.
just
I
so
couldn't even
few-
remember that he was
That's
22.
because you've blacked it out of your mind. You don't want to remember.
So,
And- and
but
you
if
don't-
someone came up with 22, I'd just be like, oh, I hope they're
Dude,
good
like
at
now,
something.
now,
and
I
you
think
don't really like think about uniform numbers much.
uniform
not
numbers are
mistaken.
tough, man. Dude,
Chris Iannetta wore 22, and Jordy
Yeah.
Mercer.
They pass it
Exactly,
off
dude.
to a lot of the last
Greg
guy on the
Allen.
bench.
Greg Allen just snagged it. Like that's 22 on the Yankees should be a great number, but now guys are
Yeah.
scared.
You would think it would be like a prime
It's gonna have to
choice
be
with
like
it
the
being-
Martian.
Jimmy Key, Clemens, they were all stars with number 22. Allie Reynolds, Marius Russo in 1941. Russo. I'm
Someone's
guessing.
got to get the stank
Yeah.
off.
Yeah, Yankees are so few of those numbers that are like lower.
You know what they almost need? They need a bullpen guy to come in and get the stank off 22, and then like a prospect can take it.
Yeah,
And make
someone's
it theirs.
someone's got to wipe the stink.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Well, there's a couple numbers that you would expect to have really good relations for Yankees. 14, no one's ever claimed that. 12,
14 doesn't have like a stink around it,
but no one's claimed
but
it.
nobody.
Yeah, it just
it
hasn't
hasn't stuck.
happened.
Yeah, I mean, Castro had it for a little bit. Curtis
Granderson
Granderson had
had
it
it.
for a little
Yeah.
bit. I mean, Pinella is probably the
They
biggest one.
Consistently give it to like pretty good players. Wade's had a stranglehold the last.
Oh,
couple
they're
years.
trying to get someone. They're trying to get
And,
someone.
and Wade was 12, but then I think
Well, that's because they're trying to
or
clear out.
he was a few things.
The Yankees
Cisco Neal
cleared
came
out
and
the
took
single
14.
digits that they're trying to clean out. Next step should be
Yeah.
the teens, and they just haven't been able to do it.
Haven't finished it off.
yeah.
They've got, 11, which is Gardner. I
Gardy.
don't think he'll get it retired, but it's going to be. I think it's going to be a weird Paulo O'Neill situation. It's like, well, we might as well retire this.
44 is a pretty cool number. I would have liked to see
44
Matt
That's
Or
what
I
I was
would've
saying. I shouldn't have
considered.
taken 54. I really wanted 44. If I could redo it, I'd take 44 instead of 54. I mean, you got Hank Aaron, you got Reggie Jackson, you got Jerry West. 44 is a pretty good
The
number.
double fours
Yeah.
is pretty
Double
good.
fours.
Double
That's a big
fours is a
snub.
good,
So-
good number to
It's a miss.
double.
I was realizing that
I think
I
you
couldn't
would've-
take it.
You would have
because-
gotten whatever in that last round.
Yeah, if I had to redo it, I would go 2, 99, 25, 44, and then find another. I was happy with 2, 99, and 25. Those are the only three numbers I had on my board.
Locked in.
You
But I
thought about
should've-
it ahead of time.
should've
Those
thought
are great.
about it
Those are
more.
good numbers. Good picks.
Should have thought it more ahead of time.
Those are your team's best players.
Yeah.
I was
Easy.
gonna I was going to take 99 in that second round before that rule. So I wonder what the rest of my board would have shaken out to. It would have been just 99 instead of 99.
What number should the Martian be? They should give him like 49. Is that Guidry's number? They should give him. They should give him a really.
Six. Should start with a 6.
They should give him a really high number, and not a low number.
I've heard. I mean, when he establishes himself,
Well, he can change it.
Yeah.
But it's like
when
Mickey
he first
Mantle.
comes up,
Mickey Mantle hated that they gave him number 6. Hated it.
7.
No, he changed because
Oh,
he
he
did not
changed.
want to be
He didn't want
6.
to be
Because they said it's Babe 3, it's Lou Gehrig 4, it's DiMaggio 5,
You
and now
have to
Mickey
be.
Mantle's number 6, and that's how he made his debut. And he said he hated it. He said it was
Immediate pressure.
tough.
yeah.
Because there's people now that
So when he went down, he was like, I don't want number 6. I don't want to be in those line of those guys.
Yeah.
there's now that Adam Ottavino kind of broke the seal on 0. I've seen
Let's seal
some.
it back up.
I'm fine with sealing it back up.
Oh.
I don't like 0. Personally, as a number guy, I've never been big on it. It plays in basketball a little better now, but I didn't like as it was rising in popularity. But there's a contingent of people that think the Martian, once he establishes himself, him taking 0 as a big prospect.
an alien.
Once he proves himself, and then you can sell some good Martian 0 shirts. So the Yankees, I think, wouldn't mind.
I'm
if he did
fine
that,
with the
but-
0 cap being open, but I think it's got to be like a reliever that has 1 gross pitch. Like, that's the rule.
It's just not going to be a mainstay.
No, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
Gotta be like a 1 year
so
wonder.
It's happening.
So bad. I've been holding it.
I love it, man. Go pee.
Go
'Cause,
I
dude,
chugged a lot of the water.
I felt that emotion on this show. Sometimes you hit this kind of midway point, and it's like, I've got to go an hour without peeing. It's scary.
Yeah,
It's daunting.
and I'm a frequent peer myself.
BBP
So I know.
is very real
Yeah,
in the office.
Sam.
Whoa! Talk the
Jimmy
confidence
thought I should.
of a young buck.
Wow.
Do you mind
my
if
debut.
everyone claps in the chat for Sammy Patreons? Is it Patreon Sam's or Sammy Patreons?
I like. Well, I don't like the name Sammy.
Right.
Yeah, if you
So-
lead with
Patreon Sam then.
yeah,
That sounds kind of American too.
Yeah.
Patreon Sam.
and I pretty immediately thought of Sammy Paradise and laughed.
Okay. I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is either.
The character's sketch. The opening one is the guy at the casino having a good time,
Oh.
Mr. Paradise.
Okay.
Oh fuck, I'm ruined.
Yeah. That's a little bit deep, right?
Yeah,
Sam, how are you?
I'm doing good. I was just doing some scheduling updating.
Okay. What
And,
were you
yeah.
watching the numbers draft?
I caught the numbers draft.
Any thoughts?
I wasn't paying full attention, so I don't know if I could give you a good recap.
If
I
you
can
had
show
a-
you the board.
if you
But
ha-
I saw that BBD got first pick with S, so I think I had something to do with that.
Oh, okay.
It helped.
If like open
You
board
got your 88. You wanted your double numbers in the last
thing.
quadrant.
Oh, that's right. Sam did the scouting report.
Yeah, the
before
last-
draft.
I had the inside
That-
knowledge today.
Yeah, the last quadrant, I figured out all the double numbers were gonna be quality
cool,
choice.
yeah.
And
What,
I didn't take one, which was stupid.
Open board. What would some of your go to, like? What's jumping out in your head right now?
My all-time favorite number, my lucky number, is 11.
Okay. I almost said before you came in that 11's got like some
Yeah.
some
11's a
spirit
good
to
number
it.
for me. I always wore that playing sports, so that would be my number one pick. After that, I really don't know. I think I would have a hard time separating numbers from players, athletes.
Right.
As
It
did
was
we.
tough.
I think every number we went right to sports implications.
Sam's an 11er.
Yeah.
I don't mind 11 because Luke's favorite number.
It's 11 is kind of the same speech we gave about 22. Like you're just doubling up on ones, and that's kind of the perk of it. But
You get to be called Sticks.
you're looking
I
comfortable
don't
there.
I don't like sticks.
Yeah, well, we went to the
guys
Sticks
are
well
beef.
pretty often.
Oh.
All right, I'll get us back to my other yellow
This
shirt.
has been tense.
Friend.
Yeah, yellow long sleeve shirt.
Banana
crew.
Gang. Thanks, Sam. Claps again in the chat for Sam.
Bye, Claire.
Sam, do you know that you won Employee of the Week?
Oh, did I really?
Yeah.
I don't think
Spoiler.
that's out yet.
Spoiler.
Wow.
Good day for me.
It's the
Employee
employee.
of the Week. Luke's favorite number was 11 growing up because my Nana was born in 1911. I always liked that.
That's strong.
So
I'm endeared to 11, October 11th. It's my
Yeah.
birthday.
I like 11.
So I like 11.
That's probably the third odd
11,
number.
11. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, the
That
other
could have
odd
been on
number
a
you'd be
board.
comfortable with.
Yeah. Now that I think about that. But no, because I like 2 and 25, and I'm not. 11's the third in that quadrant.
Yeah.
Then,
Yeah, you
and
weren't
it's
gonna
probably
triple
not
up.
even third because I like 14. I like 22.
If you some one way or another ended up with it, it's not like you
And
would
there's a
have-
lot of
There's
good. There's
so
a lot
much
of
in
good
that
ones.
region.
Like if you're gonna end with one, I obviously took one, but like 21's a good number. 51.
All right, let's do
61.
genders real quick. What gender is the number one? 1, 2, 3.
Male.
Okay.
It's shaped like a penis. I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. What gender is the number 2? 1, 2, 3.
Male.
Okay. What gender is the number 3? 1, 2, 3. Female.
Male.
Did you guys both say male?
I said male.
Female.
He said
Oh,
female.
okay.
It's obviously female.
Number
It's the first one I wavered on.
number 4. 1, 2, 3.
Male.
Did we
I've
all
got
say
them.
male?
I said female. I've got 3 and 4 switch from you,
Okay.
but I wavered on
I
both.
said male.
Number 5. 1, 2, 3. Male.
Female.
You guys both want female?
Mm-hmm.
I could do that. I don't care.
Yeah, it's
either
got
way.
the it's basically a 3 on the under half.
Yeah, I'm not doing it by shape, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing.
Well,
It's
it's
just
energy.
all of it.
The energy,
It's
yeah.
energy.
6.
Oh,
1, 2, 3.
Male.
Female.
Eh, no idea.
Okay, female
Both
for me.
for me.
we just did the whole not liking 6 thing, and it made me
Both for me.
yeah.
7. 1, 2, 3.
Male.
Female.
Okay.
You guys both male.
I was female.
Male.
8. I don't know. 8. 1, 2, 3.
Male.
Female. I don't know. Yeah.
Balls.
Sounds like we're out.
9's female and
Yeah.
as well.
We did good early.
Yeah, we did good early. We
Did
really
good
nailed it.
early.